Hello, good morning. Today it is May 9th, 2025, 10:02 a.m. Central Standard Time here in the Midwest USA. We are currently live on YouTube, currently live in the Bead Floor Studio Facebook page, and we are currently going live in the Learn How to Make French Beaded Flowers Facebook group. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Beautiful sunny day here in the Midwest, USA. And we know it's spring because of all the allergies. And I just finished, what did I just finish doing? I was just kind of digging my garden, hauling rocks. So I am exhausted. So the allergies and all the digging, I'm tired. I am tired. If you are currently live with me, say hello. Let me know how you're doing. Where are you watching from? What's the weather like? Do you have a drink? Do you have a bead project? What are you beading? What are you working on? If you are in the Learn How to Make French Beaded Flowers Facebook group, please help me activate the chat. Hit the like button, make a comment. Let me go see if it is there. Let me go see. I'm just checking something. Okay. With that, it just takes a minute sometimes. What's going on? Okay. All right. Looks like we are going. It looks like we have Natia joining us. Hello. Good evening, Natia. What are you working on today? Let me guess. You're working on anthuriums. Okay. Okay. All right, so my demo camera, I think it is working today. Let me check. Yes, it is working today. So I may or may not bring that on. So it's basically a chill live. I really don't have a project that I'm doing. Maybe I'll show you some stuff. Maybe kind of work on my project that is due, right? Our collaboration project for this 5-month anniversary in the Learn How to Make French Beaded Flowers Facebook group. Work on the 5-month anniversary project. So far, let me show you what I have. Let's get this camera out of the way. Want the camera in the frame. So far I've kind of wrapped these two together, wrapped the orchid and the anthurium together. I'm thinking I probably want to do 2 more flowers back here. And if I feel like it, I may make some leaves, may or may not. Okay. Oh. Hang on. May or may not do that. Okay, there we go. And what I'm working on, what I finished yesterday, is I am going to add this, it's tall, this bird of paradise into the arrangement. So I'm thinking I want to do two more bird of paradise. So lots more to do. I only have one. I need to make 2 more by Wednesday. Wednesday is the deadline. So how's y'all deadline coming along? I am behind as per usual. I am behind. Okay. And let me show off some things that I got. Okay, hello, Louise. Good seeing you on too. Louise is working on flossing of the anthuriums and leaves. Looks like you are making lots of anthuriums and leaves, as did I. Made lots of them. Okay, let me set this aside. So I was thinking, what can I do as far as potting goes? I was thinking of doing the same thing as I did last year with maybe some bark or something. And what I had in my yard, it just kind of broke down. So I don't really have it. And so deadline's coming soon. So I need to go and find like a pot or something. So I went to the store and found some pots. Okay. Thanks, Louise, for the love for the bird of paradise. Still need to work on that patterns. Still need to work on the PDF, maybe videos. Okay, Natia says, do scallops work with beads of different sizes? Yeah. For example, 11s and 10s together? Yeah, they should. Shouldn't be a problem. If you want to mix the different sizes and beads, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I'm going to set some of these things aside, and I'm going to show you the pots that I got. And also, this is a help session. So if you have any questions, put your questions in the chat about the anthurium or whatever project you're working on. This is very chill today. So whatever you want to ask, go ahead and ask, and I will help you as best as I can. But in the meantime, it's show and tell. In the meantime, it's show and tell. Okay, so I'm going to show you the pots that I got at the thrift store. They're not necessarily pots that I'm going to use for this project, but I just want to show them off. Hang on, I just need to do something on the iPad. Okay, should be good. Okay, got this pot. Not sure what I'm gonna use it for yet, but once in a while I'll go and just stock up on whatever pots they have at the thrift store, and they're just like in my closet. I have lots of them that I have not used yet, but I'm always looking for pots and vases. So, I mean, I really don't need more vases. You know, I need another vase like I need a punch in the face, right? I don't need more vases. But sometimes, like beads, you have all the beads, but then you don't have the right bead. And that is our situation. So that's why I stock up whenever I find them. So this was just $1.99 at the thrift store. So this. If you have any ideas on what to put in this vase, let me know. Put it down in the chat. Okay. Next, found this cool vase. It was $2.99 at the thrift store. So not sure what to put in there yet. It'll just be in storage until I find something to put in here, right? So something, maybe this. I've been looking for a pot for this. For this blue primrose. You know what I should have put in? I should have put this blue primrose with that puzzle vase because of the blue. But it's too late. The dandelions are in there and it's permanent. Oops. Oops. But yeah, still need to pot this. Okay, so it's kind of, I'm not sure if it goes or not. I think maybe a bit too big. Maybe on the big side. Or maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. So set that aside. Okay, Natia says, what other flower could go with an orchid and anthurium? Suggestions? Shouldn't be too big and complicated though. I think like any tropical flowers. Oh, what's the name? What's a plumeria? I think plumeria would be pretty basic that you can use with anthurium and orchid. So I would suggest plumeria. But I don't have a pattern for that. And I don't think Lauren has a pattern for that either. Daleen Kelly may have a pattern in her book. Okay, so I think this is a cool vase. Let's see, $1.99 at the thrift store. So even if I don't need it for anything yet, it's just a nice basic vase to put things in as I'm beading. Nope, it won't stick in here. Okay, but I think I found a vase for the primrose. Okay, got this cute little wooden vase, 99 cents at the thrift store. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm sure there's something I can put in here. I'm sure I'll find something in my vast collection of beaded flowers. Okay. Got this cute little vase, $1.99. Again, no plans, just going into the store. I think that looks cute. I think that's cool, and then might be good for something later. Okay, and this one, basic vase, only 99 cents. I was going to go to the garden center and see if I can find a cool vessel for our anniversary project. But then I said, okay, I should check out the thrift store before I go and spend like maybe, $20, $30 on one container when I can go get used and spend like $16 on all of these, right? So, and one more. This one. I think this is the one. This is the one for my anniversary project. I took the label off, but I think it was like $3.99. So this is the one that I'm going to use for anniversary project. I'm going to switch screens, see if my camera works. And it should today. It should today. How about we go like this? Like so. Okay. Here. Okay. Get some things out of the way. Okay, Natia says, these primroses are beautiful. Natia, well, I think you were around when we did the bead along for the primroses, no? Maybe that was a while ago. Maybe it was a while ago. Maybe it was, probably not. It was, it's a pattern in my first book. So you can find the pattern there. Okay. I'm gonna put that here. We don't need the screen anymore, I guess. So like so. And I'm going to add the bird right here. I need two more, right? It's quite tall. You can't see after. Okay. So, all right, that's what I'm thinking. So this in here with 2 more bird of paradise and this. So that is my thinking. Okay. All right, so Natia, so you weren't around for the primrose beat along. So you can find that in my book. Where is it? In this book, on page somewhere. On page 81, you should be able to find the Primrose Project. Like, I didn't wash these, and it smells like the thrift store. If you guys know, like, for those in the US, you know what Google smells like. Okay, should be able to find the instructions in here. I did improve on the directions in the bead along though, so. I think there are videos on my website. I don't recall. I think there are. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the box. And now what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my beads ready to make the bird of paradise. So these are from the first prototype. Now I need to make another one, and I need to make sure I have the right amount of beads. So okay, Natia says, I have already made Primrose, but it's in my UFO box. Haven't gotten any further yet. You know, the reason why I did this one as a bead along is I think it's a really cool project, but most people are intimidated by it. So therefore, they don't make it. So those are some of the types of flowers that I like to do in the bead alongs. Is sometimes people prefer to watch how it's done before they actually do it, because it looks kind of intimidating with the technique and also the shading as well. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out my beads. Get the right grams and coordinate them with the colors I'm using. Okay, so match. This one. Oh, not this one. This one. I need 8 grams of this. Where's my... So I'm actually doing work today while I'm, just hang out with me while I work. Okay, so 8 grams. This would be color, I'm going to call this color C. Okay, looks like we have Teresa joining us today. Hello, Teresa. Welcome to this, I guess, work with me, chill live, because I'm not exactly doing UFOs. But if you guys have any questions, if you are just joining me and you have questions on any of your projects, put them down in the chat. We are still in the middle of our Anthurium bead along. I am actually kind of scrambling to get my anniversary collab done. So I need to make 2 more of my bird of paradise. So I need to get my beads ready to actually do it, right? So it says I need how many grams? I need 8 grams of this. All right, don't have like a spoon, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. What I have to do. Let me know what you're working on, Teresa. Okay, that's 8 grams of this. There's so many dang beads. Okay, got the purples figured out. So I'm just trying to decide what units I'm beading first to determine the bead numbers. So next I should bead my petals. Okay, Natia wants to know, will next month be a catch-up month? Kind of. From May 15th until June 1st will be catch-up. But then starting June 1st, we will have Leslie Belton joining us again. And she's going to, I forget what she is teaching in June. I am sorry, Leslie. But Leslie will be joining us for Bead Along in June. So we will have the information up very soon. Very soon. Next week. Okay, so next I'm going to do the Bird of Paradise petals. How many colors do I have? 1, 2. So this, and this. So that would be D, E, F, G, H. Let me put some labels on those. I want to put labels on here instead of it's just writing it with Sharpie. That because the Sharpie comes off. You are just joining me. We are just having a chill live today. But if you have any questions on your anthuriums or any other project, let me know. I'm here hanging out, but also help you out if you hop on. G. But maybe I'll go on a tangent later about something, because something is on my mind. Okay. So this is D. Let me find this here. D. What color is this? Dark orange matte. dark orange matte, so D. I need 12 grams of this. All right. Not exactly chatty because I'm trying to concentrate. 12 grams. Okay. So like I said, something is on my mind. Yesterday, was it yesterday? It was like the other day. I was in a group and someone made a post. It was not a beading group where they bought something off Etsy, a digital file. They bought a digital file off Etsy. And then, well, of course, when you buy a digital file off Etsy, you can use that file for whatever purpose you want, right? Hang on. You write these down so I'm not checking every time, so I can keep ranting. So I can keep ranting. F Matt G and H. So this person bought a piece of artwork off of Etsy, and then she made a post about what she did with her file. It was like I said, a piece of artwork. She did something, made a poster with it, and then she proceeded to put the file put the file in the comments so people can download and use, as long as they don't sell it. As long as they use it for personal use, then she thinks that is fine. But at the same time, so no, it's not fine, because if you purchased a digital file from an artist and then just gives it away, you are violating that artist's copyright, right? So you can't just go ahead and, after you purchase a PDF, distribute that artist's work. As long as other people use it for personal use and not sell it, then that is fine. No, that is not fine. That is like you buying a book and then photocopying the book and then handing it out to people, right? That is a violation of that artist's copyright. And also with some of the things that we provide in the groups as well, like we may provide the file as a PDF in the group for free during the bead alongs, but do not distribute that file, without the artist's consent. In our group, when we say, okay, it's only available for this time, after that time frame is done, you don't have the artist's consent to just distribute the file willy-nilly. After you buy the file, you can't just willy-nilly just send it out to whoever. That violates that person's copyright. That takes money out of that artist's pocket, right? So that stuff just gets me fired up. All right, hello, Allah. You made it. You're hanging out with us. We're having a chill live today. I am just working on my next project, but also still working on the anniversary project. Next project, but still anniversary project. Okay, so we are on E, which is this. I'm just trying to get all the colors right. Wade. Okay, Natia says, you saw my post with the leaf. What would you recommend I do about my broken working wire on the anthurium petal? Start again? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. I thought you had that figured out. But the working wire, let me look at it. Look at it again. Ooh, wrong color beads. No, no. Wrong color beads. Okay. I thought you said, sorry, sometimes I can't process words that well. Let's see. Okay, I saw that you broke the 2 lacing wires with the petal. Working wire broke at the point marked in my previous post on the left side. I'm thinking whether you start from scratch. Where on the left side? Unfortunately, okay. Marked on your previous post. On the left side. Get the wire between the beads. Well, it depends on how far along you are. If you are where you are in the previous post, I mean, you can start over. But you can always add more wire onto there. If it's farther along, if you are making the scallops already, like the outer scallops, not the inner scallops on the base row, if you are making scallops on the like the regular scallops, then I would add wire on there. Broken working wire. So the answer is it depends on where you are. So we move whatever beads there are already on the row until you get to the bottom wire, trim, and then add more wire onto the twisted wire, but not too much that you block that bead. So hope that helps. Okay, looks like we have Rock joining us. Hello, you listening? Listening to what? What are we listening to? Okay. Okay, so let me get back to weighing my beads before. Okay, so I need 8 grams of this. But Natia, your leaf is beautiful. I love the bugles. Is it bugles that you use? Let me see again. Nope, not bugles, just regular seed beads. Love the colors in there. Okay, so E. E, D, E, F. How many grams of F do I need? Okay, so T, E, F. Another 8. Write this down. Why is my pen not working on it? Why is that working? Okay. Okay, F. So this color, rainbow orange, another 8 grams. Okay, so Allah, what are you working on? Okay, ooh, I feel like this is gonna. Okay, so yes, Natia, yeah, the 2 cut beads. That's what I figured, because I thought it was bugles at first. Can't get this pen to work on the tape. Pencil, maybe? Okay, so Allah's doing the leaves. Yes, we all need more time. All running behind. So we got the rest of May to finish up, right? Okay. What do I need? So G is matte orange, just this. Matte orange, another 8 grams. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe, oh, hang on. Did I have beads in there already? I did. So I'm thinking next week, Wednesday, I will pot my project with you guys. I think that'd be fun if I can get everything done in time. I can pot it here live. All right, we need one more yellow. Yellow is 12 grams. Allah says, I really love doing the anthurium. Thank you, Fen, for giving us this chance. You're very welcome. This was a very fun project to design. It's been on my, well, almost every flower that I'm designing now these days. It's been on my list for a long time, right? So it's been on my list. I tried many times to grow it in my home, but I failed this time. It will stay forever. Yes. Okay, so I actually bought a bird of paradise so I could study it. Originally, I was going to do a bird of paradise for the bead along, but decided to go with anthurium instead. So they were both fun to design. All right, let me figure out the green. So we've got these greens here. To look at this, see what I should do first. The mat should be A, B, no, not A. So H, I, J. Oh. Running out of beads. Okay. Need to order more beads. How many do I need of this? Transparent emerald green is 5 grams, just 5. Okay, Natia says, I don't have Dalene's book with the pattern for plumeria. Don't know this flower in real life. I don't know either. I don't know this flower either. I just know that it's a tropical flower and it goes well. And I've seen them in pictures and they go well with other tropical flowers. But I don't have a lot of tropical flower patterns. but I think Lauren has a lot of tropical flower patterns on her website. So take a look at what she has. Woo! Comparable flower. Off of the top of my head, I can't think of one. Comparable flower with a plumeria. Oh, what pattern does Lauren have? That Protea? She has Protea. I think that would go well. Protea would go well. And I think there's a Protea in our files from who? I can't remember her name. I am sorry. But someone uploaded a Protea in the files, I believe. So for those in the Learn How to Make French Beaded Flowers Facebook group, if you look in the files, you might be able to find a Protea pattern. That's a nice tropical flower. If I can remember her name, I am sorry. It's not working today. So J, 5 grams. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my other beads. 2 matte greens. All right, give me a minute. Okay, I should just stand. Okay, Safa is joining us. Hello, where can I buy beads? Well, I'm in the USA, and I buy beads from Fire Mountain Gems. You can also buy beads at Shipwreck Beads. So these two websites are Fire Mountain Gems, shipwreckbeads.com. They may ship internationally, depending on where you are. Okay, so greens. I got the J. This would be I. You are just joining me. I am just getting some beads ready for my next project. Also, if you have any questions on your French beading projects, put them down in the chat. So it's a work with me, but also you can also ask questions. So this is I. Grab a better pen if I can. Okay. $25 grams of the, ooh, that's a lot. It's going to fall. It's going to fall if I dump it like that. Okay, that's good. And I should have dumped these in too, but you know, whatever. And they're over. So after this live today, I am just going to go ahead and work on the tutorial for this next project. So 25 grams. Get the kit made for myself. Okay, so 6 grams of this. Okay, I think that is it. These are all the beads that I'll be using for my next project. The Bird of Paradise. I need to make 2 more by next Wednesday. Can I do it? Probably, but I will be rushing. I will be scrambling to get this project done. I want to finish taking pictures for the PDF and also make a video, so I'm not like having to redo all this stuff while I, make all the stuff and then have to go back and make it for the PDF and the video. So I'm going to try to do the PDF and the video at the same time. Okay, Louise says, someone asked for the Protea. You mean the pincushion Protea? This is the pattern of Lauren. Yes, Louise. Lauren has a pincushion Protea, but also I think there's a Protea pattern in our files by, I can't remember her name, a Ukrainian designer. I can't remember her name. As long as I'm here, let me see if I can find it. Just scroll through it. Or maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. It's Irina. Irina Nabok. I thought she had a Protea in here, but maybe not. I'm sorry. I was wrong. She has her peonies in here. But I don't see Protea. Okay, so no. I apologize. Poor memory. Okay, it looks like we have Angela joining us. Yes, Bird of Paradise. So before I go, let me show you guys again what I will be potting next week. So I think I've decided I'm going to pot my anniversary project live. Okay. Okay, so we have this here. Got all weird. Okay, so we have our anthurium, orchid, and my Bird of Paradise. I have 1 right now. This is my initial prototype. So I need to make 2 more of this. So PDF and video coming up for the Bird of Paradise. And next week I will be potting this in this pot. So stay tuned. All right. Okay, Ella says, wow, Fen, that's really too much work preparing for all this stuff. Yes, it is a lot of work. It definitely is. Okay, Natia says that's exactly what I was about to say. Angela, bird of paradise is not a simple flower. It is not, but it's fun. It's fun to make. So, you know, it was actually easier to design the bird of paradise than the anthurium. So I ripped through this pretty quickly as compared to the anthurium. The anthurium really, really got on my nerves with how long it took me to get the shape, but a lot easier than anthurium. So as far as designing wise goes. Okay, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, Angela says I still need to make my leaves, hoping they are easy. Well, if you make the spades, then the leaves should be easy enough, right? So, all right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next week, and I will pot everything up. And have a good weekend. Have a good Mother's Day weekend, everyone. Happy Mother's Day.